Once upon a time, a small creative family lived deep within the vast wilderness of the Lithuanian woods. Having just crossed into their 30s, they made a quiet decision to create a fairy tale of their own, to believe more in their inner magic than the noise of the world. To walk a path guided by the heart, and to fill their days with smiles, hugs, creativity, and warmth, and fall asleep each night to the only sounds of barking dogs and the whispers of the pine trees. To grow their own food, touch the earth with barefoot, and soak in everything that nature has to offer. Embracing their second summer in this remote forest cabin, they can truly share the greatest lesson they've learned: that every single day nature offers us small but abundant gifts, beauty waiting around every corner, and an unimaginable variety of nutrients ready to nourish and heal us. Earth, sun, water, and air to ground, teach, clear, and fill us up. And it's only our decision whether we choose to notice it and receive it.
Hello! Greetings from our little forest? Or what should I say? I don't know, is it because we are living in wild nature? Maybe the soil is different here, or maybe we fertilize and love our garden very much that everything grows crazy. We just left this greenhouse for a few days and went to a music festival that friends have suddenly unexpectedly invited us for free. And then when I come back, I find, oh gosh, like, what is happening? A tomato grew a branch like in a width of half of the greenhouse. Like, what is going on? Salads are becoming like trees. Our cucumbers are becoming like bushes, like real jungle. So okay, let's have a little tour and I will show you around how strongly everything has changed. So here's supposed to be our radishes, but they have grown so much that you can't even see them anymore. But they are here, plants of cucumbers, and they have spreaded so much. That's crazy. And there is a flower, nasturtium, I think. I thought that it's gonna be like very small and cute, but it also spreaded up too much. I think I will need to fix that. So look, we have a lot of harvest already. Yay! It's everywhere. Whoa, well, that's a big one. Here is spinach, hugged by radishes from the sides. These are a more normal looking salads.
And here are their older sisters that we didn't eat in time. Peppers are already really big, but I hope that they are not chili peppers, because the sprout was given by my grandma and I was not sure what she gave me exactly, but she knows that I don't like spicy food, so I hope this is a normal pepper. Some more nasturtium growing amongst our tomato forest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, they have gone wild. Just look how high some of them are and how the reality looks. I need to put my camera, somehow all across this greenhouse because I still only have one lens and it really zooms the view in. So I really need to play around to film from different angles. Wow. No people, no noise. How good this lifestyle has been always existing besides the city life. How could I have been somewhere else and not here? Midsummer, the day when the sun reaches its highest point in the sky, the very summit of the year, a moment when the earth is full of life, when everything grows, from the grains in the fields to the thoughts in your mind. And yet, it is also the turning point. From here on, the light begins to slowly retreat. That's why, on this night, our ancestors lit bonfires. They gave thanks to the sun, honored this radiant force of life, and tried to lock its power inside, for the upcoming days would already be shorter again, but the inner fire would continue to shine. Only a few years ago did I begin to feel connected to this celebration, though I knew of it my whole life. It wasn't until I started aligning more deeply with nature that this day began to feel truly sacred.
So what would you wish for everyone for this midsummer day?
A state of abundance, both material and spiritual. Like the nature now is in its peak of abundance, with the longest day and the shortest night, and this huge reign of the sun and of the light today. We're doing the same. We're lighting a fire. We're lighting this fire in our hearts, and we are keeping it the whole year that is ahead, even though the days will start to grow shorter again.
It is said that on the night of Joninės, the magic of the universe opens wide. People search for the mythical fern flower, bathe in the midnight dew, weave flower crowns, gather wild herbs. They even leap over fire to leave all that no longer serves behind. Hundreds of bonfires blaze across the country and honor the pagan traditions of their ancestors. And I simply love these rituals. Now, every year, I dedicate this day to recharging, manifesting, giving thanks, asking for guidance, and simply celebrating life and summer with all my heart, mind, and body. Summers in Lithuania are just perfect. Not too hot, not too cold, not too short, not too long. A very perfect balance, at least for me. And today we had an exceptionally hot day that we didn't have in weeks. So we bathed a lot in lakes. We have guests arrived, my husband's brother with his daughter. So we spent some lovely time all together in nature. And now when we are living in the countryside, visitors really do come often. And I completely understand them, because every single time I am myself so grateful that I can reach the wild nature so easily, just like that. I sat in my car, I drove for 10 minutes or something, and I'm now in the middle of forest and amongst blueberries. So cool. And now in the afternoon, it's simply perfect to hide in the shade of the forest. And I decided to talk with you a bit. The previous weeks were quite rainy and windy. Okay. Usually I'm always alone here, but I guess in the summer here are more visitors than usual. But as I said, I will create a separate vlog about not only what the beauty of sunny days in Lithuanian summer brings, but also of the calmness and quietness of rainy days too. There is one cool thing that I want to share with you that was not shown in this vlog, is that for the first time in my life I did a forest therapy. I created it all by myself, and I had this vision of what I want to share and tell people and to guide them through a long time, actually. From the moment that we moved here and that I was walking in the forests, touching the trees and observing the sky, so it came really naturally. It was the first time that we opened the door of our home for other people, and everyone was so satisfied. And even the reactions of people when they come to us, it's not even the first time, I think it's the second time that I've seen that people come to the yard and they start crying, and they just get hugged by this wild nature, and they feel something inside. What we felt, that the reason why we bought this place. So this is a sign for me that I guess this first time was definitely not the last, and we will continue inviting people to our home in the future. I don't know how, when, and in what format exactly, but we both, with my husband, feel that this place is to share. So that's a big thing I wanted to share with you. Also, the summer is quite busy. Maybe you have noticed that even my vlogs come now not that often as before, because that busyness is actually not some works that we do, but all the plans to enjoy nature, to go somewhere, to meet someone, to create something. It just takes the first place and feels really good. I really had quite intense beginning of summer and the end of spring, internally and externally. A lot of studying in those spiritual courses, a lot of creating, a lot of new people even I met, events that I visited, and also garden things. A lot of gardening and taking care of the house things. that are very lovely but take a lot of time. But also I am very sad about one thing that didn't happen in June. I was planning to visit Joninės shop opening. I really wanted to do that and to meet some of my other YouTube friends, but it's quite difficult to reach that place by car. You know, Sweden and Lithuania are not that far away from each other. We even share all the same sea and the coast and a lot of even traditions. But the sea, it costs much more to go by ferry, you know, than fly. And I really wanted to go by my car. As you saw in my previous vlog, I was trying to transform it to a camper van, but I couldn't. Everything went too fast. I wasn't ready. We had some other priorities. We thought that the roof renovations would begin already, but due to the weather conditions, it will start only in August. But I am still planning and trying to organize some trips, because even though it's so beautiful and every day is magical, I still feel my wings want to fly. So I hope, if universe wants, that in some vlogs we will spend some time in mountains. The days are still long, and this is the period when everything is so lush, so green. All the veggies in our greenhouse are ripe, and the trees are preparing the fruit, and you can find so many things everywhere around yourself to enjoy, to eat, to collect, to dry, for example, herbs for the winter. Simply a beautiful time. I can hear a little bit of thunderstorm in the distance, so I think I will not be able to spend a lot of time anymore here. I want to send you a lot of best wishes, a lot of light and love, and a little piece of this forest, freedom and space and fresh air, and the wisdom of these huge trees. So wherever you are, I hope that you are doing fine, that you are having a good time, and thank you very much for watching. See you soon.